An island so isolated, it broke away from Africa 88 million years ago, creating its own evolutionary sandbox. And in that time, nature went absolutely wild. Over 90% of Madagascar's wildlife exists nowhere else on Earth. Some glide, some hiss, some leap through the trees like acrobats, and others, they look like they walked straight out of a fantasy novel. Madagascar isn't just another island. It's a world of its own, and it definitely doesn't follow the rules. The top predator of Madagascar isn't a lion, a leopard, or even a big cat. In fact, it's not a cat at all. Meet the Fossa, a sleek, muscular carnivore that looks like a mix between a small cougar and a mongoose, with the climbing skills of a monkey thrown in. It can grow up to 6 feet long from nose to tail. It usually weighs between 7 to 12 kilograms, making it surprisingly light and agile. The Fossa's long tail, nearly as long as its body, acts like a tightrope balancer, helping it move through the treetops with ease. Males and females mark territory with scent glands on their chest and tail base. Its ankles can rotate nearly 180 degrees, letting it climb up and down trees headfirst. Imagine a predator that can chase its prey through the canopy like a squirrel, only this one eats lemurs. That's right, lemurs are the Fossa's favorite meal, and it's so skilled that it can take down prey twice its own size. Fossas will also hunt birds, reptiles, and even fish. They're both diurnal and nocturnal, meaning they hunt day and night whenever the opportunity comes. During adolescence, female fossas temporarily develop male-like genitalia and scent glands. It's not permanent, and we aren't totally sure why. But the leading theory is that it helps protect young females from the attention of adult males until they're old enough to mate. Speaking of mating, fossa courtship is just as wild as the animal itself. Females climb to specific trees used year after year as mating sites. There, they attract males with scent and sound. And get this, mating can last for hours, and one female might mate with multiple males during her time in the tree. It's fast, quiet, clever, and perfectly adapted to its environment, a true symbol of Madagascar. The ring-tailed lemur is Madagascar's most recognizable animal, and a bit of a celebrity, with its striking black and white striped tail and those bold amber-orange eyes. The ring-tailed lemur is impossible to miss. Ring-tailed lemurs are incredibly social. They live in groups called troops, ranging anywhere from 6 to over 30 individuals. These troops are matriarchal. That's right. The females lead the group, make the decisions, and even get first pick at food. But even in the animal kingdom, neighbors don't always get along. When two troops cross paths, especially over food or territory, fights can break out. Lemurs scream, chase, and lunge at each other in chaotic battles that can last for hours. Most of the time, it's more about noise and intimidation than real injury, but it's a serious show of troop pride. Unlike many other lemurs, ring-tailed lemurs spend a lot of time on the ground. They still climb trees with ease, but they love sitting upright to sunbathe in the mornings. You'll often find them sitting like little yogis, arms outstretched, soaking up warmth after chilly forest nights. During mating season, male lemurs compete using scent instead of brute strength. They rub smelly secretions from glands on their wrists and shoulders onto their tails, then wave their tails at each other. The goal? To outstink the opponent. The worse you smell, the better your chances of winning. But it's not all about stink. Males also mock fight to grab female attention, chasing each other, clawing, wrestling, and leaping around. It's a showy mix of energy and attitude meant to impress the ladies. Think of it as lemur flirting with a bit of chaos thrown in. The Panther Chameleon, one of Madagascar's flashiest, most fascinating creatures. Males can grow up to 20 inches long, showing off bright shades of blue, red, green, orange, and sometimes even purple. Their colors don't just help them hide, they communicate with them. Feeling confident? Flash some bold colors. Feeling threatened or angry? Darken up. Ready to flirt? Show off those bright, vibrant blues. Their skin contains layers of tiny crystals that reflect light. By adjusting the spacing of these crystals, they can shift how light bounces off their skin, changing their appearance in just seconds. Their colors vary by region. A panther chameleon from Madagascar's east coast might be mostly blue, while one from the northwest can be fire red. And while the males steal the spotlight, females are smaller and less colorful, except when they're pregnant. Then they darken dramatically, warning males to back off. Chameleons move slowly, but when it's time to eat, it's a different story. Their tongue can shoot out up to twice the length of their body, striking in just 1/100th of a second. Their tongue is powered by elastic tissue and a special bone at the back of the mouth, almost like a slingshot loaded with muscle. It stores energy and then releases it in a rapid snap, launching the tongue like a missile. 1 second you see it, the next, the bug's gone. Their eyes move independently, giving them nearly 360-degree vision. One eye might be tracking an insect, while the other might be staring right at you. A little creepy, a lot cool. The Indri is the largest living lemur, standing about 2 feet tall. With its thick black and white fur, long legs, round teddy bear face, and no tail at all, it looks like something between a panda and a monkey, except it sings. Families gather and produce long, eerie duets and choruses that can carry for up to 3 kilometers through the forest. These calls aren't random. That's how Indris mark territory, find each other, and keep their family bonds strong. The songs can last several minutes and have been compared to siren calls or opera wails, melancholic, beautiful, and completely unforgettable. They live in small family groups, usually a monogamous pair, and they're young. That's pretty rare in the primate world. Indris mate for life, and they're slow to reproduce. A female gives birth only once every 2 to 3 years. The baby clings to its mother for about 6 to 8 months, riding along as she leaps through the trees. Indris are incredible acrobats. With those strong back legs, they can jump more than 10 meters in a single bound. That's over 30 feet from tree to tree. They eat mostly leaves along with some fruit and flowers, and have a slow, specialized digestion to handle all that plant matter. Indris can't survive in captivity. Unlike other lemurs, they simply don't adapt to life in zoos. No Indri has ever been successfully bred in captivity. Not once. That means if they disappear from the wild, they're gone forever. Let's be honest, cockroaches don't exactly win popularity contests, but the Madagascar hissing cockroach might just change your mind. This wingless insect can grow up to 3 inches long, making it one of the largest cockroach species in the world. You'll find them scuttling around the forest floors of Madagascar, where they feed on dead leaves, rotting wood, and decaying plants. But what really makes them stand out? These roaches can let out loud, sharp hisses that you can clearly hear. Unlike most insects that make noise by rubbing body parts together, the hissing cockroach forces air through special holes on its abdomen called spiracles. They have different hisses for different situations. During mating season, male hissing cockroaches compete for females by squaring off, headbutting each other in quick, aggressive bursts. And guess what? These roaches are surprisingly clean. Many even carry tiny symbiotic mites on their bodies that help remove mold and debris from their shells. These mites don't harm the cockroach. In fact, they help keep it healthy. Female hissing cockroaches carry eggs inside their bodies and give birth to live young. One female can produce up to 60 baby cockroaches at once. And if that's not impressive enough, they can live up to 5 years, which is pretty long for a bug. These guys aren't pests, they don't invade homes, and they play a vital role in their ecosystem by breaking down dead material and recycling nutrients back into the soil. Madagascar isn't just another dot on the map. It's a living, breathing museum of evolution. But many species are running out of time. Click the video on your screen. 10 amazing animals that could disappear forever. It's one you don't want to miss. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.